Hello, my YouTube family. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Torin. I am a registered nurse. I post nursing content on this channel. And if you just stumbled upon this video, I hope that you would subscribe and like and browse through some of the content I have posted. Today, I wanted to come on here and talk about why I chose to become an LPN before an RN. So when I first started YouTube, it was during the time I was in my LPN program, and that's how most of you know me. From one of my videos, I got 14K views on it. It was my adult physical assessment that I did really well on, so I just continued posting after that video. But I took a long break, but I'm back. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of update you all on where I'm at in life. And why I took, the avenue that I did from being a CNA to an LPN to an RN. And basically, it has a lot to do with everyone has different circumstances in their life. Everyone's journey looks different, and what matters is you may take a straight path, right? Straight and narrow path to get to where you want to be, and we have the same goals, and mine may have some hoops that I got to jump through to get there, but at the end of the day we'll both be there, right? So it doesn't really matter. But anyway, so yeah, why I chose to do LPN over RN first, mostly so y'all don't really know, during the time that I was in my LPN school, or during the time I was a CNA, I was a single struggling mother, trying to make ends meet, trying to do the best, for me and my son. And as I was thinking about becoming a nurse, I had some friends tell me, why don't you just, go ahead and do your RN, get it out the way so that you don't have to worry about it. And it was easy said than done for them because, like I said earlier, everyone's circumstances are different. They probably were walking in better shoes than I were at the time. Their circumstances were far greater than mine in life. Some lived with their parents, or some of the people I was getting advice from were married, so they had that help, whereas it was just me. Granted, like, I have my support system, and I still do. I have a huge support system of brothers and sisters and, aunts and uncles. But anyways, so being as an LPN, to enroll into an LPN program, you are committed in that program for 9 to 12 months. The program that I was in, it was for 12 months, straight through. I started in March of 2018, and it ended in May of 2019. Had I gone to do my RN, that would have taken me 2 years, 24 months. Hear me out. That's for my associates. For my bachelor's, it would have been 4 years, right? So as you know, I was a single, struggling mother. So I'm thinking, why would I go into nursing school to become a nurse? No matter you're LPN, you're an RN, you're a nurse, right? Why would I do 2 years knowing that nursing school is high demand? You are putting your life dedicated to studying, dedicated to clinicals, dedicated to being in class, right? For 2 whole years, you can't work. They tell you during the pre-take, quit your job. You could probably only work once a week, maybe, especially if you're not academically strong. You don't really have that much time on your hand. So I'm like, why add more stress, to the plate for a longer period of time when I can just do my LPN for a year, throughout that year, breeze on through, work weekends. I worked as a CNA on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I made a couple dollars more than minimum wage. It helped. During it, I was living in low-income housing, so that also helped me because my rent was based on my income, 30% of my income, so that was really good. So I was thinking, okay, I can become a nurse within a year. I'm passionate about it. I know I'll do good. Just give me the year to get through it. And praise God, I got through it within that year by worked 2 days a week. And then I knew that as an LPN, you could bridge into the RN program for 1 year. But the difference is, now that I'm an LPN, I am making double or double and a half what I was making as a CNA to go back into my RN. So as an LPN student, I could work one shift a week and feel okay. I don't have to stress about picking up extra shifts to work, for gas to get to clinicals and stuff. I could work like one shift and a half, a 12-hour and an 8-hour a week, and that would be it, because I'm making more now as an LPN doing my RN. Also, I obtained so many foundational skills as an LPN that branched into my RN and helped me become really successful. It gave me the confidence in clinicals. It gave me test taking confidence. So that it kind of lined up the way it was supposed to. And if you ask me, would I do it the same way all over again? Yeah, if I was a single mom, if I was in those circumstances, yes, I'll do it all over again. I had some friends, who were already RNs during the time, and they're still an RN. I'm still an RN. I didn't really miss out on much, that they finished before me, but I don't think that I missed out on much. So, so basically the reason that I did my LPN before my RN, because it was a fast track to becoming a nurse. I made really good money while going back for my RN, and I completed it within 3 years, because I graduated with my LPN in 2019, and 2022 is when I finished with my RN. So 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, it took me 3 years basically. It would have taken me a year or two, but I had moved from states and had to get, situated in a new state. So that took some time. But yeah, that's basically why I did do that. And it was totally worth it. My first nursing job was at a subacute rehab place, and I got paid pretty darn good. Some of the nurses, and I know you're not supposed to, discuss your pay, but it happens, especially when you get close to some people at work. I was making probably 25 cents less than an RN as a new grad LPN, and that was because that facility was desperate. You're putting your license at risk. You were putting to be honest, you were putting your license at risk working there, but I did still obtain some great skills from that facility. And I did make really good money there. And then when I moved to another state, I worked at a long-term care, and I didn't get paid much. I took a huge pay cut, but different regions of the map, the cost of living comes into place. But yeah, so it was definitely worth it. You hear this stigma behind low paid nursing or versus a real nurse. We're both the same, and it's minimal. You could see minimal differences between our scope of practice. It depends. Every state is totally different. I worked as an LPN where I'm living now in the hospital. I know some places up north, they don't hire LPNs in the hospital. And there was just certain things that I needed the RN to sign off on. And it's no difference. It is totally worth it. You can make really good money as an LPN. And especially if you need to take the baby steps to get to, your long-term goal. Just do that. Do what's best for you, and you'll be okay. So that's basically what I wanted to come on here and ramble about. Why I chose LPN. And it's basically a single struggling mother needed to, jumpstart my career, a fast track, and take off from there. And look, it doesn't matter that I took the baby steps, because ultimately I accomplished my goal. And, you know, by the grace of God, that's all that matters. So, yeah, thank you. Bye.